Grief is not a single emotion, but a spectrum of experiences that washes over us in waves. It's an echo of love and loss, a reflection of our deepest connections. Whether through breakup, death, or disappearance, whether it's a person or a pet, grief is a universal language that we all at some point speak. When a relationship ends, it can feel as though a part of us has been torn away, leaving a void that echoes with memories and unfulfilled dreams. The death of a loved one brings a finality that is hard to comprehend, a stark reminder of the fragility of life. When someone disappears from our lives without explanation or closure, we are left in a limbo, grappling with uncertainty and unanswered questions. Even the loss of a beloved pet can leave a profound emptiness, as our animal companions are often sources of unconditional love and joy. In each of these experiences, we face the deep sorrow and longing that comes with losing someone or something we hold dear. Grief, in its many forms, touches us all, connecting us through shared experiences of loss and the enduring need to heal. Grief comes in waves. Sometimes it's a gentle ripple where reality seems to blur and the world feels less solid, less certain. During these moments, you might find yourself staring off into space, feeling detached from everything around you. This is a normal part of the grieving process. Allow yourself to float in this space, to feel the thinning of reality's veil. It's okay to let the world soften for a while. At these times, your mind may drift, memories surfacing in a dreamlike state. You might find it hard to concentrate, as if your thoughts are wading through a fog. This detachment is your mind's way of protecting itself, creating a buffer between you and the overwhelming pain. Embrace this mental fog as a form of self-care, a gentle respite from the intensity of your emotions. Letting the world soften allows you to process your grief at your own pace, without the pressure to move on or stay strong. In these moments, speak kindly to yourself. Imagine you are comforting a dear friend or a small child. Reassure yourself that it's okay to feel lost and disoriented. Whisper words of comfort. It's all right to feel this way. I am here for you. We will get through this together, slowly, without pressure. Equally important in the journey through grief is the act of crying. Tears are the soul's way of cleansing itself, a sacred release that allows us to express the inexpressible. When we cry, we are not just shedding tears. We are unburdening our soul, letting go of the weight that resides in the thymus. Crying is an essential process that softens the hard edges of our pain and creates space for healing. In those moments of deep, unguarded weeping, we touch the very essence of our humanity and connect with the universal flow of life and loss. As you float through this blurred reality, remind yourself that this too is a part of healing. Grief has its own rhythm, and it's okay to surrender to it, to let it carry you gently, like a leaf drifting on a slow-moving river. This is a time for introspection, for quietly tending to your heart's wounds. It's a space where the edges of the world blur, allowing you to be tender with yourself, to acknowledge the depth of your loss without judgment or haste. In the gentle ripples of grief, where reality feels less solid, you are given a moment to breathe, to let the raw edges of your pain soften. It is a sacred pause, a time to honor your emotions and to connect with the core of your being. Allow this space to be a sanctuary, a quiet refuge where healing can begin, one tender moment at a time. Other times, grief crashes over us, a high-pitched reverberation that is difficult to endure. It's like a tidal wave of emotion, overwhelming and all-consuming. In these moments, the pain feels raw and immediate, as if the loss just occurred, regardless of how much time has passed. Engage in simple, nurturing activities. Make yourself a cup of tea, wrap yourself in a soft blanket, or take a warm bath. Allow these small acts of self-care to ground you, offering solace and a sense of safety. When these intense waves hit, it's as if reality comes crashing down with an unbearable force. The person or pet who was once a vibrant presence begins to solidify into a memory, and this transition can feel almost unsustainable for our nervous system. The shock of this realization can send a high-pitched reverberation through your entire being, making it difficult to endure. The pain can be so acute that it feels like a physical assault on your senses, a cacophony that disrupts your internal harmony. During these moments, the intensity of grief might drive you to seek distraction. Sometimes, these distractions are healthy, like the rhythmic tapping of your fingers, which can help you feel a sense of control and rhythm in a chaotic emotional landscape. Other times, the urge to escape might lead you towards harmful distractions, like alcohol or drugs, which only numb the pain temporarily and can lead to further distress. When the wave of grief is at its peak, it's crucial to find grounding activities that can anchor you. Engaging in creative outlets like painting or writing can channel the overwhelming emotions into something tangible and manageable. These activities can serve as a bridge between your internal chaos and the external world, giving form to the formless sorrow. Grief can manifest as a dense, dark mass within the thymus area, the sacred space known in esoteric traditions as the seat of the soul. This mystical center, nestled in the middle of our chest, is believed to house our most profound emotional burdens and spiritual insights. As grief settles into this region, it feels like a heavy shroud, pressing down on our core, constricting our breath and stifling our ability to move forward. In esoteric wisdom, the thymus is seen as a nexus of emotional and spiritual resilience. It serves as a bridge between the heart and the mind, a place where our deepest sorrows and greatest joys converge. By focusing on this area, we can engage in thymus tapping, a gentle practice of tapping the chest with our fingertips while breathing deeply. This ritualistic act not only releases the dense emotional pressure, but also harmonizes the energies within, bringing a profound sense of calm and balance to our being. If you find yourself reaching for unhealthy distractions, try to pause and breathe deeply. Place your hand on your chest, over your heart, and speak to yourself gently. I know this is hard. I am here with you. We will get through this moment together. Talking to yourself with kindness and patience can provide the reassurance your soul needs. Engage with the nitty-gritty of life in a calm, slow manner. Simple tasks like washing dishes, folding laundry, or tending to plants can be grounding. These acts, though mundane, offer a sense of normalcy and structure amidst the emotional turmoil. As you perform these tasks, focus on the sensations, the warmth of the water, the texture of the fabric, the smell of the soil. Let these sensory experiences anchor you in the present moment. Address yourself as you would a beloved child with kindness and patience. Acknowledge your pain without trying to rush it away. It's okay to feel this way. I am here for you. We will get through this together. It will pass as I remain calm. Allow yourself to deal with life at your own pace, embracing the slow and deliberate process of healing. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises, can help you stay present and grounded. When you feel the waves of grief starting to swell, take a moment to close your eyes, breathe deeply, and focus on the sensation of your breath moving in and out. This can create a small pocket of peace amidst the storm. It is important to focus solely on the physical sensations one by one. It is not about your cat disappearing. It's about the heavy, dense, suffocating mass lodged in your chest. It's not about the loved one leaving, but about the uncomfortable tingling in your legs, the tightness in your throat, the ache in your shoulders. By grounding yourself in these sensations, you anchor your awareness in the present moment, allowing the overwhelming emotions to pass through you without consuming you. This mindful attention to your physical state provides a pathway to navigate the stormy seas of grief, one breath at a time. Remember, grief is a testament to the depth of our love and the strength of our spirit. As you move through your grief, be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to feel, to cry, to remember. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means finding a new way to carry the love and memories of those we've lost. If this video has touched you or helped you understand your grief journey better, please share it with someone who might need it. Grief can be an isolating experience, but it doesn't have to be. Remember, it's okay to reach out for support. If you're struggling, talk to a trusted friend, family member, or consider reaching out to me for help. You're not alone in this. Together, we can navigate the waves of grief and find healing. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more content on emotional well-being and mental health. Let's create a community of support and understanding. Thank you for watching, and remember, your feelings are valid, your journey is unique, and there is hope, even in the midst of loss.